Here's Van Vliet. Raptors, as I mentioned, they took 4 of 6 on the road trip. Very successful. Chip in Fred Van Vliet.
How about that shot, Matty? A lot of pressure on that three. Still nailing it.
And on the rim, the putback is good. Jared Culver, he's missed the last 10 games. Left ankle injury. Culver had a big game against the Raptors last season. Minnesota, Pascal operating in the paint.
The injuries have been a big part of that. You know, obviously Karl Anthony Towns and COVID have been a big issue for this team. He's a key player for them, no question about that.
Last 10 games, including this as a starter, his numbers have improved dramatically, averaging 16.5 points. Fred Van Vliet from Vaughn.
Well, that's that old saying, right? The harder you work, the luckier you get. Yeah, you need some luck, but when that luck comes, you better be ready. And Chris Boucher has at every opportunity.
51% from the field, 47% from 3.
Yeah, outstanding. All right, Matt, are you ready?
Rubio. Oh. And the 3 is good in Minnesota by 1. Rubio loses it. Minnesota retains possession. And the 3-pointer is good. Has had a breakout season since coming over from Denver on Friday in Charlotte. A season-high 31.
Well, what Saunders wants from Beasley is you come over from Denver, a winning team, a team that really understands how to play the game. Bring some of that experience to this young group.
The length there of Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah, I think he surprised Pascal.
And that one rattles around in. Norm up fake, gives it back to Kyle.
Nice
Here's
pass.
Boucher on the inside, doesn't go at the rim, bats it in. Who over the last 6 games is averaging better than 22 minutes.
I like what Nick Nurse had to say about Bembry before the game, Eddie. Oh, nice pass,
Slam
nice finish.
dunk by McDaniels. Powell, 3-pointer, sticks it. Towns. Edwards, the rookie, just 19 years of age, out of the University of Georgia. Rubio gets it back. Rubio from 12 feet away, good.
So he likes playing against the Raptors.
Originally drafted by Minnesota back in 2009. He's back with Minnesota again, and Fred Van Vliet spinning around with a left. I know he takes threes, but he also spends time in the paint. Nkoji swings it outside. Naz Reid gives it up in the corner 3. Beasley.
Toronto hasn't scored a bucket from the field the last 3 minutes. Lowry ends all that with the and one opportunity.
And Minnesota currently 26 in the league and 35% shooting from 3. 3-pointer rattles around and then falls through. And Lowry kicks it. Davis. Here's Bembry attacking.
Nice
finds
pass.
Davis getting behind the D. Noel. Jalen Noel in his 2nd year out of Washington. Noel with it. And the bank shot is good as he just hangs in the air. Davis. And on the inside, Bembry, he's been productive. Johnson with the steal, 2-on-1. Reed gets back up top. Bembry with a slam dunk.
Don't do it. Oh, great play.
Tied at 32. Hernan Gomez in the paint with a left hand that rattles around and through. Bembry over to Pascal. The length of Reed on him, using his quickness. Finds Davis in the corner, and he connects. So assistant coach Adrian Griffin gets tagged with the technical foul as that runner worked. Beating Boston College is really not a big thing.
Well, I was going to say that too.
I can say it
but
for
you
you.
beat me too.
After about a month of it, I was amazed that you had more to give to all of us.
Me too.
And Powell lays it up and through, and everybody.
And so was my liver.
Shot doesn't go, and Powell able to rebound in a crowd. Norm, continuation, yes!
Oh, I tell you what, strong.
Towns with a rebound, and quickly an outlet pass to the rookie out of the University of Georgia. Played for Tom Crean there. OG Anunoby played for Tom Crean at Indiana. Siakam catch and shoot. Three doesn't go. Baines tracks down the second chance opportunity, and Kyle Lowry connects. Siakam just 1 of 70. He's been playing at such a high level since that Sacramento game. Fred launches the three, and it's good.
The one thing I'd love to see from him is actually be a 7-footer around the basket, play stronger around the basket, just like this. You know, if he does that consistently for Minnesota, it changes their team dramatically. You know, I feel so much, you know, compassion and empathy for everything he's gone through, but you know, just as far as part of his game, you know, that could really help this T-Wolves.
Injuries last year, played 35 games, wrist injury earlier this year, third game back, recovering from COVID.
Age, but at such a young age,
25
to lose your
years
mother
of age.
and so many family members.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Here's Fred as he connects. He's got 17.
Just got to
Edwards.
happen. It's got to happen at this end. You know, there's no worries at the offensive end. It's just got to be a cleanup at the defensive end.
51-50. You can tell Raptors are comfortable, there's no doubt. And so is Minnesota. 19 now for Steady Freddy.
You know, a lot of different guys making great sacrifices to come from the European teams, international teams, and come in and represent Canada. So hats off to those guys, and important games for them.
Siakam. Powell rises up, and the three is good. Fast break points, 13-0. Edwards, corner three doesn't go. Boucher battling. Towns in a crowd.
That's a big effort by him.
They do just a spectacular job, and as we know, sports can do so much.
Yeah,
as
very much
Towns
so.
knocks it down.
Forget where they are. Take that little step backwards, and that's it.
Oh,
like
what
that.
a tremendous move. Rubio to the cutting. Towns gives it up. Vanderbilt sends it to Beasley, and Beasley makes him pay. 39% on the season from three-point range. Last 6 games, 45%. Pow!
Beautiful pass. Making himself available on the baseline. If the defense falls asleep, your teammates will find you.
Beasley once again tied up.
Making that move to the bucket.
Edwards and Beasley, great recognition to Vanderbilt underneath. You know, you can't be fooled by the 6-20 record over the last 8 games. Minnesota, all those games have been decided by single digits. They've been in every single game.
Siakam feeds Baines for the flush.
Powell in the paint, up fake, and then banks it in, and a timeout taken by Minnesota.
On the sideline for you, buddy. You didn't like that call.
Here's Rubio off of his left foot, pulls up three, and it's good, and it's a 1-point game. David Akon, the general manager at the time of the Minnesota Timberwolves.
A lot of questionable decisions at that juncture for this franchise. Nice pass, Pascal to Baines.
They let go Hall of Famer Kevin McHale. He had set things up where I think they had a stretch over the course of 3 seasons where they had like 10 first-round picks, and losing in that first round, and then they had the breakthrough. And only a couple of winning seasons since that time as Rubio lays it up and in.
Powell. Baines cleans it up.
By the way, top 3 protected lottery pick for Minnesota. If they get the 4th selection, Beasley makes it. It's going to go to Golden State.
So again, not a lot of help coming their way, right?
Yeah. Here's Siakam, and he connects. Over the last 4 games, coming in 11 of 19.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because he's feeling good about the rest of his game. He went back inside. Boy, Minnesota.
McDaniels to Edwards. Looked like he almost Stepped on the line, and Edwards able to get two. They're shooting 10 of 13 in the third. Pass stolen. Numbers. Edwards going to drive and get right to the basket. And a timeout taken by Nick Nurse. Good Boucher, 6 points, 3 rebounds, 81-79. 3:05 to go in the third. 2-point game. Towns with a slam dunk.
Karl Anthony Towns, and they just opened up behind him. He spun right to the bucket.
Boucher short. Minnesota, Leo, is 12 of 15. Now 13 for 16 by the length of McDaniels. McLaughlin into the front court, sends it over to the rookie Edwards on the attack, and a slam dunk. Wow.
Wow.
Noel, good job just slowing down. Now sends it to Reed. And Reed high off of the basket. Maintains the dribble, runs into Baines.
Yeah, a little different right there. You saw the strength of Baines absorbing that contact.
Oh, what a move by Norm.
When they have that defensive energy, when they really come out and attack at that end of the floor, they are a very good team. When they don't have it, you can see the difference.
Back to 10. Length of Hernan Gomez on Siakam. Pascal backs in, strong take. And it rattles around and through. Great move by Pascal. 6-point game. 10:22 on the clock. And a three-pointer is good by Noel. Ryan Saunders is 34 years of age. Screen set by Baines, a heavy screen. Kyle gets into the shot, and the three is good.
You know, things like that Baines brings to the table. You know, that physicality, the screens, they're so important. Nice
Siakam, 5 on the shot clock, down to 4 on the shot clock. 3. Here's Kyle in the paint, and the runner is good. We're tied at 96. Rubio up top, 198. Towns.
Good show by Baines, and then a recovery on Rubio. Oh,
and Rubio makes it 5-point lead. Underneath, Vanderbilt, timeout, 7-0 run. Minnesota 28 points. Starting 5 remains. Fred, open 3. Raptors down 4. It's a 5-on-4. Norm up fake, now operating, and just weaves his way in for the layup. Vanderbilt to
nice
Towns.
Nice pass. I think Ryan Saunders has done an excellent job considering all the adversity they faced here.
Towns the 3, delivers back to 5. 5-point deficit. Kyle to the rim once again. Shot doesn't go. Steals it, batted around. Powell. Norm now to Bembry. Bembry and the foul. Kyle scoops it up. 4-point game. Edwards with 18. Kyle attacking right to the basket.